to figure out, like, there was a weird echoey thing that I was getting.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured out how to do it. It has to do with the fact that just for me, I get the audio both from Hangouts and from PodClear. And so I get this weird echo. But what I did is I've got my Hangouts set to drive the output from Hangouts into like my external speaker, which I just turned down to nothing.
Oh, there you go.
It works instead of, because otherwise I was trying to drive it. I was getting both of them through my headphones. And it had nothing to do with the recording. The recording ended up clean everywhere. It just made it super annoying for me.
Right.
So what we have going here, so this is working pretty well. So we've got the Hangout going just fine. This is normal, blah, blah, blah. This will eventually become the video that gets published to YouTube. PodClear is running. I think something that will be interesting for comparison's sake is I'll bop the mix down audio into a Dropbox where you can listen to it. So you could do a quick comparison to how it sounds on the Hangout, the video, the YouTube versus
how it sounds through PodClear.
Right now, I mean, actually, we sound pretty okay through the internet, but we've got good internet connectivity probably right now. No one's breaking up.
Your image is pretty low res, but
yeah, but
that's not the part that matters.
It's probably the light in my room, you know. Okay, so the way this works. Okay, so this is good. So we should do this. We'll do this on Monday's episode. I've got
perfect.
This
yeah. It looks like. I mean, is PodClear gearing up to kind of do the whole video bouncing?
They will. Yes. Yeah, and so that's the thing is like once they support video, like you can do video like internally. They just don't record it.
Right.
So if you wanted to if we were going to only do audio and we just wanted the video so that we could see each other while we were doing the episode, we could do.
And we could just use PodClear. Yeah.
Right. But we
do have people.
We have people. Wow, like there were a couple. One person even commented on the survey that was like, "Oh, I didn't even know the episodes were on YouTube. I should watch them there."
Yeah.
So I don't want to lose YouTube.
But if we can record better,
but the thing is, if we can. Exactly. Then it doesn't have to be through a Hangout. And again, I am perfectly fine with killing the live stream. The other thing is there are other ways to do live streams too.
Yeah, I mean, we could do Twitch or something.
Yeah, or there's all sorts of mechanisms for that. And so we can work towards that. But this I think is going to make a huge difference. And that was a thing. Like I was talking to Daniel when we were talking, and he's like, yeah, I mean, obviously you're right. The quality of the headset and the microphone that the guests have make a difference, but this is step one, right? Like, let's get this going. And then the next step might be to say like, hey, you know, again, if we, you know, have the capability, I mean, it adds some logistical problems, but to be like, hey, you know, we'll ship you with a microphone to use for the episode, please use this, and then here's the FedEx label to ship it back to Matt, or we'll probably ship it back to you because I don't actually have a place to ship anything to. That would be like definitely the next level. But I will tell you, doing this is going to bring us up like quality by like 100%.
That's fantastic
for sure, and I feel like it's pretty reliable now. Like I feel pretty good about how it works. The only thing that's tricksy about it, I will have to probably at some point train you and Bridget on how to do the hosting of it.
Right, in case you're not going to be around for
right, and give you my login into it, which is no big deal. I mean, that's fine. So that way we can do it, but it's really easy. I mean, the
interface looks great now.
Oh yeah, because now it's all just in a website. What's going to fuck us up is going to be some screwy person that only uses Linux that doesn't have like the right plugin or something like that. And that's just whatever. We'll just deal with those when they happen.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and so we're done. So yay. Bye.
All right. I'm going to pick your brain while I've got you then. Okay. So I'm about to put together a recovery scenario for Chef Server. And what I was thinking, because the idea is for it to be, you can click a button in Jenkins and it'll spin up from your backups. So what I was thinking is I could write a cookbook to install Chef Server and run it through Test Kitchen, and then do the backups or the restore.
You're talking about just how you DR your Chef server?
Yeah. The idea is they want it to go through Jenkins as a button. So we've got the backups
there are
going.
some really good cookbooks for building Chef server.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
I was just thinking about how to run. Like, do you think Test Kitchen is a good place to use as the control mechanism to control Chef Solo?
That would totally work. Actually, Chef provisioning is even better.
Right. If Chef provisioning has the component, it's for rack space.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm very happy to see that the OpenStack driver got updated for Windows, so now we don't have to use the one that we hacked together. We're just going to see if it works with Rackspace, unfortunately, because Rackspace can take anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes to provision a Windows server. So typically Kitchen times out before it actually can connect. So we had to break into the gem and make it so that it waited long enough. So I told you I'm confirmed for the community summit, right?
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this now. So I gotta work on something else. So thank you.